therapist struggles to cope with the loss of his wife. His grief bleeds over into his relationship with his daughter and his job performance. Jason Segel plays Jimmy, the therapist, and Harrison Ford plays Paul, the therapist. It's got Jessica Williams as Gabby and Luke Tenney as Sean in prominent roles. Of course, this is the setup episode. We see that Jimmy is sort of a mess. His neighbors consist of an over-involved wife and her under-involved husband, who is the best part of the show so far. We see Jimmy half-assing it with his patients in therapy, one of those being Sean, who can't stop getting into fights. There's also Jimmy's co-workers, Gabby and Paul. There's a disconnect between Jimmy and his daughter, who's also trying to cope with the loss of her mother. Jimmy takes an unorthodox tactic of injecting his patients' lives into his own. He tells one of his patients to leave her husband or stop coming in to see him. He enrolls the ex-soldier Sean into an MMA class to curb his anger problem. Unconventional methods, to say the least. Jimmy gets his ex-best friend Brian to help him get Sean out of some legal trouble. This forces Jimmy to tell Brian why he shied away from their friendship. Sean ends up having to move in with Jimmy. This makes me wonder if they're going for a Leon and Larry David friendship. Well, this episode was a drop-off. Just spinning wheels and not funny. I've seen better episodes on The Bold and the Beautiful than this. The good part is that Harrison Ford got to stretch his legs and earn that paycheck. Jessica Williams gets a little more shine in the episode. Her subplot is about getting an early start on her life after divorce. But I can't say that it's a plot that draws me in. As far as what happens on the show, Jimmy and his daughter get a little closer. He helps one of his patients get into a relationship, but the patient that he told to leave her husband is now back with her husband. 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards. The premise is there, but the show hasn't taken off for me. I'll hold out the possibility, but I'm doubting it. I think episode 3 was just that, getting worse. Despite 2 prominent black characters, the show struggles with a black voice. The dialogue is off. Gotta say, I'm out. Maybe I'll come back to it later this year if someone tells me it got a lot better. I just saved you 3 hours. You're welcome.